Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mars coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast. Today is a special day. I'm not alone. I'm not going to be just yammering into your ear. I am joined by the one, the only, Shaft.
What's up, guys? I'm from Polygon Gaming, and I'm going to be doing play-by-play for you guys today. We have got an exciting Zerg vs. Terran for you, but I'm going to let Marsh get back to introducing these players.
Well, I've been following a drone right up into the base of a blue Terran. He is playing in this grand final of a 1v1 Master Tournament. He is Amis.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, wearing the red Zerg trunks, it's Nikopol. Now, I don't really know too much about these players. I think you said that they were from like Masters level players. I don't think you said a server. Is this North America, Europe? Like, where are we at here?
I actually didn't pay attention. I just went on the internet. I got the latest bunch of plays I could find. These ones looked fun. I was like, yep, sure, whatever. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a Smurf. I don't know if you're the real thing. I'm thinking Amis is French because it's French for friend, and I think Nikopol is Greek because that sort of sounds that way, and that is as far as my thinking went.
Gotcha. Yeah, guys, so this is why you should upload your replays to the internet, because random people like us might cast them. Also, there were no pros available for 8 days, so hey, you never know.
Yeah, and this is the first cast of the day. We're going to be doing 3 of these. If you're watching the video, well, maybe I haven't uploaded the rest yet. But right now we have a single Lonely Reaper coming on in to the natural base of Nikopol.
Indeed, and this is going to get some fairly good harassment done. This doesn't look like it's... Oh, it may get a kill. Nope. It is going to cause 3 drones to have to morph into buildings, though. And this is not exactly something Nikopol wanted to do. He may let these extractors finish, though, because as you saw earlier, he did skip those gas. Oh, getting a cancel on the extractor. Actually, I don't even think that was a cancel on that spore crawler. It was a complete destruction. But either way, these 2 Reapers doing a huge amount of damage. At this point, a 3rd Reaper coming in here. A 4th one is in production. Well, a 5th one is in production. 4th one's rallied all the way here. So what Marsh can Nikopol do to kind of negate some of this damage, seeing that he did skip that gas? It's usually metabolic boost that puts an end to this, but no metabolic boost in sight.
There's either metabolic boost or there is going for roaches, and both of these require gas. So for now, the only thing he has is 1 spine crawler and 2 queens, hoping to push it off. He has managed to take a 3rd behind this to sort of try and negate the economic damage being caused by this.
Yeah, so here we go. The 2 spine crawlers getting burrowed in now, and the queen's fairly low energy, but with the pivot point of the spine crawler, he should be able to hold this off no problem. The only thing that is forfeit is this 3rd base right now. Of course, the 3rd base is not going to melt. It's not actually going to fall to this harassment, but no drones will be able to be sent there. And actually, Nikopol really trying to get a huge drone count. That's the whole goal of skipping gas.
Yeah, and he's certainly not managed to do anything terribly towards that end, because we've got 16 drones working for Nikopol, whereas Amis has, next to any amount of mules he might have from his 2 orbital commands, 28 workers. So this is going very well for Amis so far. And you mentioned something about not being able to take that 3rd down.
Well, I guess with enough Reapers, you certainly can. But let's talk about this. So he's got 2 more Reapers in production here. He is just now getting his factory. Nikopol's not in a good situation. Don't get me wrong. Amis, very far ahead. Very, very, very far ahead. However, Amis is going to have a very, very, very big weakness to pretty much any kind of anti-air play, or any airplay. He's not going to be able to get anti-air because he has spent so much gas into getting these Reapers. So what Nikopol could do is throw up his 3rd and 4th gas immediately, get a layer, and go for a faster Spire. I don't know if that's what he's going to choose to do. He is getting about 3/4 of the way through a Roach War now. He does have the metabolic boost, but really I don't like those plays, because if he's going to do that, he should have done it 3 minutes ago and never took the damage in the first place.
Yeah, no, this is an impressive wall. It's not even something, if he does choose to like go go into Banelings. There's one small supply depots, but everything else is barracked with 1,000 hit points each. This the Amis has a wall. I mean, that third is down, sure, but he can float that back up because he's fucking Terran. And that wall, Nikopol's not gonna get through that wall. So
Well, he is getting 2 lings in and killing a mule, but and another SCV, a little bit sloppy. Amis, come on, buddy, come on.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. There's the Reapers. They're gonna knock that on back.
Yep. And those Reapers, I mean, how many did he lose in? He didn't lose a single Reaper, so all of his 8 original Reapers are still alive. And yeah, if Nikopol moves out for any kind of pressure on Amis, he can just swoop in with that and just massacre Mineral Alliance. So, yeah, Amis looking into it very, very comfortable position, and this is him going to lose his first couple of Reapers. That is 1.
Yeah, and some very
2.
nice transfuses here on these queens. He's trading Reapers, which cost gas, for potentially queens, which there's enough of these that there's not going to be missed injects. Queens, very, very much more powerful than they have been in previous versions. And while Nikopol seems to be trying to capitalize on how strong queens are by skipping the gas earlier, I don't know if it was a misplay or just a bad strategy, but queens very, very broken, especially in the mid game. So Amis definitely doesn't want to trade those, but he does want to do some harassment. He does want to try to force his way into this mineral line. I just don't see how that's going to happen with, how many queens is that, 8?
Well, yep. No, only 6, and then 3 in place for injects. That means he's got 3 free to roam the map anywhere. In the meantime, Amis has identified pretty much what you said, that he was weak against airplay, although that has pretty much stopped being the case as well with him pumping out Marines. But he's also put a missile turret in every mineral line, and why the hell not? I mean, he's up in army supply, he's up in worker supply, although that's starting to be fairly close. Yeah, he's getting his first bunch of upgrades. He's got medevacs coming out. Why shouldn't he take that little bit of money and just buy peace of mind against a possible Muta switch?
So to all the Zerg buddies in the audience, let's just talk a little bit about how your race works. Zergs are not cost effective. We don't have units like siege tanks where we can park them on the high ground and just blast everything away. Terran can be very cost effective, Protoss can be very cost effective, Zerg cannot. So we're usually required to be about a base ahead and about 10 to 20 workers ahead of our opponent. At 8 minutes, you should have well beyond 54 drones. You should be sitting around 70 to 80. Nikopol is going to find himself with very few units in comparison to his opponent. As you can see right here, he is going to knock his opponent back, but it's not the overwhelming numbers that the Zerg absolutely needs.
Yep. And those are all of his queens on the front lines. When these queens are, defending over there, nothing is injecting back home, and we've got a drop in a natural, which is perfectly defended by 2 spine crawlers, so there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, now I am looking here at the main of Nikopol. He is oversaturated on one of his extractors and on his mineral line. The saturation very weak here. And Amis going to be poking in here at the third, again taking out a lot of the roaches, hydras, not out in mass numbers, and it looks like some of these reapers getting some of the mines going off here, but he is going to be forced to pick up, trying to save that tank. Good job, he won't be able to do that in a patch or 2.
Yes, I am very much looking forward to that day. It is a great and wonderful thing to see people move their tank evacs around, but considering I'm always on the receiving end, not so much fun for me, I have to say.
To be honest, I'm a fast Muta player. It doesn't bother me. When I see that strategy, I laugh, it's a free win, I move on. I am going to be so sad to see it gone.
Well, there's a couple of different players, I suppose. Yep. As an occasional Zerg player myself, I do generally not play fast Muta, so if you ever see Marsh online in a European server playing as Zerg, please forget I just said that. And yes, I do get bothered by this quite a bit, but I do build enough queens to generally hold it off just fine. It's still annoying though, if done correctly. And we have another big push moving on out.
Yeah, Mies actually lost a medevac on the side of the map there during this, but that one medevac could make a huge difference, but it may not matter. These tanks are in a great position. A little bit clumped up, though. I'm a little bit concerned there. However, the elevator drops are strong with this one. Good scan going off the Roach. Queen Army just melting here. Nikopol totally getting outclassed, not even dropping the GG. I can't say I blame him. He got wrecked, son.
Oh, man, it was that early game. If he'd managed to handle that early game a little bit better, he would have had every chance in the world, sure. But if if after, what was that, 4 or 5 minutes, your Terran opponent is up double your worker count, yeah, good luck. It's impressive play and good that he managed to hold in as long as he did. But GG, Tommy. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.